So, ignoring this small bug here for just a second, I just wanted to say right now that the producer of Tawaka Studios actually gave me a key to hand out to you guys of Celestial Crossing. So if you're watching this and you wanna play it yourself, have it to own, I'm gonna be putting the key in the description. First come, first serve. Whoever gets it, fight over it. Whatever. I I hope you guys will enjoy it as much as I am. Now, as for this bug, okay. But anyway, I wanted to, let's see, give her a piece of my mind. I want to give her my biggest, best sad puppy dog eyes just because, well, I think that'd be funnier. It's hard not to let my body posture slump with the dejection. To be perfectly honest, standing straight is more of a challenge on most days. I open my eyes wider and peer at Nerith with what I hope comes across as a combination of a heartfelt sincerity and sympathetic, inspiring vulnerability. Probably I just look like I'm about to cry. Nerith takes one good look at my expression before bursting into laughter.
Oh my god, stop! I can't even. Okay, fine. Quit before I knock you out.
Can you, move back to the center of the screen? This is kind of weird. I mean, it'll probably fix itself in a year. I scowl with embarrassment as she tries a few times to get her giggling under control. In hindsight, I probably should have known that the no-nonsense elf would be impervious to such tricks. The only salve to my wounded pride is the thought that, if nothing else, I made her laugh, and to agree to my demands, which is something. That's exactly what I was trying to do. I cover my eyes with a hand, giving her a modicum of privacy, but stay in the doorway so she can't escape without my knowledge. I halfway believe that she'll change her mind and shove me outside the bathroom like a rag doll before trotting around on her merry semi-clothed way.
Well, you've happened to catch me in a good mood, useless.
Yay! Thinking that I must be suffering some kind of auditory hallucination, I keep my eyes shut until I hear the unmistakable sound of a zipper. Surprised, I cautiously take a peek. Jesus. She stands there wearing a skirt and an amused grin. I'm not sure what my expression looks like, but she chuckles, swatting my arm.
I'm not a complete bitch, you idiot. I get that this is your world and you have a better idea of how to make this work than I do.
Damn right I do.
I think I can humor you in this one thing.
Whew. With another smirk, she heads for the bedroom, leaving me standing there, gaping after her. Oh my god, I'm still in shock when I go to sleep that night, because my living room was trashed, and well, that's where I was sleeping, so yeah. Next morning, we enter the school, and all of my anxieties from the previous day look like pleasant daydreams compared to how I'm feeling now.
I will kick you in the head if you throw up on my shoes, useless.
Her reassurances are truly heartwarming. It doesn't help that she stands out like a sore thumb. I mean, damn right she does. Her coloring would have been enough to catch anyone's attention, but her towering height on top of all makes her, well, all but impossible to ignore. People stare as I lead the impossibly tall elf toward homeroom. How on earth did I think this would be a good idea? I'm stupid. Couldn't you have disguised yourself with magic or something? You're a warlock. I mean, I don't think most warlocks in games have that ability, but just try. I hiss to her out of the corner of my mouth as we take seats toward the back of the classroom.
Would you just relax already? I told you, I've got this.
I got this, guys. Helplessly, I watch the rest of the students in my class file in. Then, once everyone is sitting and Nagano-sensei enters, I hear Nerith chant something under her breath next to me. Nothing flashy happens. The teacher blinks a few times as if trying to shake off a dream, but none of the other students seem to notice. One moment, everyone is looking over at us, wondering who the tall, strange-looking new girl is, And the next, Agano-sensei is at the front of the class introducing her to us. Okay.
Everyone, welcome our newest student, Nearest-san. Would you like to say anything to your new classmates?
No.
My head whips towards her. What kind of fucking spell did you cast, woman?
All right then. Everyone, turn to your calculus assignment from yesterday.
I hardly dare to believe what just happened. Racking my brain, I try to think on what spells Nerith had in game and figure out which one of them could possibly do this. Could she have rewritten their memories to implant her in that? Oh, I don't know. Maybe a basic mind control or charm? With an area of effect radius large enough to encompass the whole room? I wasn't that powerful, even though I was max level. Whatever the weird spell was, it seems Agano-sensei has completely fallen for it. For the next few hours, she doesn't question anything having to do with Nerith's appearance or call attention to her insanely purple-tinted skin, which I'm fairly certain goes against school policy. Does it? I don't know. I mean, what if you're just naturally that color? Everything is fine. I almost start to believe that the situation worked out. When something dangerous happens, Nerith gets bored.
Please come to the board and solve this equation, Nearest-san.
Oh man, no.
Sure, my ass is falling asleep anyway.
She gets up, making a show of stretching out her limbs thoroughly first, and utterly ignores the shocked murmurs from the rest of the class. Kami, does Nerith's spell not extend to the students, or was the casual profanity too much to keep their combined incredulity under her control? She sashays up to the board and proceeds to draw a picture of an ogre exploding in the space provided to solve the equation. My eye starts twitching around the time she adds a tiny stick version of herself in the background waving a sword at the ogre. The class goes completely silent.
Excellent work, Nearest-san. You can have a seat.
What the fuck is happening?
Are you joking with us, Sensei?
Someone in the row second from the front finally breaks the silence with his indignant shriek. Even as I sink back into my chair with dread, I kind of can't blame him.
Are you still having trouble understanding the equation, Yamaguchi-san? If so, you can stay after class today and join the study group.
Oh no, not study group. Yamaguchi sputters. Apparently his agitation is so great, he can't even speak. The confused grumblings don't end there, and similar outbursts occur every time Agano-sensei calls on Nerith for an answer. The elf finds all this hilarious, of course, and amuses herself by coming up with the most ridiculous responses possible right up until lunchtime. Rip.
We should have done this right from the start, useless. This school thing is hysterical. I mean, that shit with the numbers and different languages was pretty stupid, but I managed to liven things up.
She smirks and laughs, looking at me expectantly. Yeah, thanks for that. It's not like we really needed to know any of that stuff for the exams or anything. Luckily, the sarcasm seemed to fly right over the elf's head as she happily digs into the bag of yakisoba bread and we brought along the way to the school this morning. She sniffs at her stuffed bread curiously for a moment before clearly finding the scent appealing enough to take a bite.
Holy shit, that's amazing! What the hell have I been eating before this?
Shitty fantasy food, I suppose. Her happy moan of delight attracts attention, and I fight the urge to cover my face in embarrassment. It's also distracting enough that I don't notice Yamaguchi and two of his friends wander up until they're leaning over our desks.
So did you show up just to play some kind of weird prank on the school?
God damn it. This guy just looks like an ass. They look pretty pissed, though none of them come close to looking as completely outraged as Nerith when she realizes her delicious meal is being interrupted.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. I don't know how you got Agano-sensei in on the joke, but you need to quit. It's wasting everyone's time.
And I hate wasting time! Oh, no, sorry, that was just me talking. I start to sweat. That suddenly eager look on Nera's face can't be any good sign of things to come. Especially since Nera's idea of a good time typically includes bodily dismemberment. Clueless as to just how close he is to death, Yamaguchi's frown turns into a hasty, a nastily, taunting sneer.
And what's with the body paint and ears? Who comes to school looking so stupid? Do you think you're a fairy princess or something?
Oh, he's so dead. Oh, God.
Fucking what?
I have exactly 2 seconds to react before Nerith stomps his ass into the ground. Show that you have Nerith's back. Oh God. Oh. I mean, I hate this guy already, but I feel like I should just everyone calm the fuck down. That's probably what I would do, honestly, though I would defend her. Oh, man. You know what? We're just defending her, man. I take a steadying breath before standing up and meeting Yamaguchi's gaze evenly after staring down an enraged elven warlock on more than one occasion. Making eye contact with another 18-year-old is a lot less frightening than it would have been a week ago. Could you just knock it off? It's not like one day his punch comes out of nowhere.
What the fuck?
Ow! Stars swim in front of my eyes, making it impossible to see anything. The minute of blindness that follows feels like the longest one in my life, but my vision does eventually come back. It's not clear what exactly she did to them in those scant seconds, but when I can finally see again, Yamaguchi and his friends are laid out. They're not even conscious, which is concerning, but I cling to the belief that she wouldn't just outright murder the idiots.
Let me see that.
Ow. Grabbing my chin and forcing my face toward her, Nerith looks over me critically. There's screaming and crying in the background as the rest of the class clearly tries to work out what just happened. A few even threatened to bring the school administrators.
That's going to be a nasty bruise tomorrow.
Well, duh, I got punched, or I got decked right in the face. She has a glimmer of something in her eyes that I've never seen in her before. Pride. Flustered, I shake off her hand and try to ignore the tenderness of the rising welt on my face. Oh, God, what are we gonna do with the rest of these guys?
Oh, yeah, that. Leave it to me.
She closes her eyes and begins to glow, resonant chanting. In the space between 2 heartbeats, that same static prickle from earlier teases at the surface of my skin. And then, all of a sudden, the girls are still screaming. Only now they're screaming that Yamaguchi and his friends were fighting each other, and I was apparently an innocent casualty who got hurt when I tried to stop them. Nice! I love having a friend who knows magic! I glance over at Nerith, who is once again calmly munching on some yakisoba bread.
Nice job, hero.
I blush under the faint praise and try not to cradle my throbbing injury like a little babby. Nerith is still watching, so I gamely pick up a piece of bread and eat.
Maybe you're not a lost cause after all.
Well, at least I got her respect now. Huh?
I mean, I thought I had you figured out, but you managed to surprise me. Maybe you do have a little backbone after all.
Just a little bit, not too much.
Enough for me to work with, at least.
Work with on what? My stomach turns with uneasiness. What kind of scheme is she planning? As if reading my mind, Nerith rolls her eyes.
Oh, you know, level you up, make you a badass, and maybe help you talk to that girl of yours. She was pretty cute.
Oh, God. that noise that comes out of my mouth is somewhere between a squeak and a croak. Nerith bursts out laughing, thumping a friendly hand against my back in a way that makes my eyes water. Would Nerith be the perfect wingman? Wing woman? I don't...
Helping you become manlier could be a fun way to pass the time. Don't you think, Useless?
Back to Useless, huh? Hero was short-lived. I guess.
Good.
God damn it. She suddenly lets out a huge yawn.
Now let me sleep. I've got to get my energy back from that spell, especially if we're going to start training tomorrow.
Wait. Hold on. You can't just fucking sleep right here. Decision seemingly made. Without any input from me, She settles down at her desk, crossing her arms over the surface before resting her head on them. The thought of her sleeping the rest of the day away peacefully is almost too much to hope for, so I try not to say anything that might change her mind. After lunch, several school administrators show up to take the alleged troublemakers, quote, quote, away. Everyone is pretty convinced that the incident had nothing to do with Nerith. I watch the boys get taken away and wonder for just a minute just how powerful her magic is here in the real world. Pretty goddamn strong, man! Now that I've seen the full extent, her spells don't look like anything I know from the game. Could she have powers beyond the scope of Celestial Crossing? The thought that she could probably turn me into a turnip if she wanted crosses my mind more than once as I settle in for a blessedly uneventful afternoon. I don't sleep very well the next night. I got a welt on my face and it hurts. My jaw is so sore and bruised that it gives me a migraine. I toss and turn on the couch, trying to find a comfortable position, drifting in and out of sleep, until finally at 4 in the morning, I can't do it anymore. I get up and make for the bedroom, or bathroom, not bedroom, bathroom. Soaking in the warm water eases the headache slightly, but I'm still not feeling completely alert when I open the door and find Nerith waiting for me in the hall. She's already dressed in her school uniform, which is odd, but not alarming enough to fully distract me from the throbbing pain behind my eyeballs. Nerith, you're up early?
Did you expect me to forget my promise?
Oh, hell. It takes my foggy brain a minute to catch up, but eventually I remember her words from the previous day. You want to start training? Right now? Today? She takes a second to stretch out her shoulders and motions that I should do the same. Her answer doesn't come until she's satisfied that I'm copying her to the best of my ability.
Why not start today?
Jeez, Nerith. Maybe because my skull feels as if it might be splitting in half the more we do these stupid stretches. I glower at her silently instead of voicing my thoughts out loud. I'm in a bad mood, but I'm not quite suicidal. Yet. She either doesn't notice the strain or doesn't find it worth commenting.
I figure since you showed you actually had some guts the other day, we could start by working on your form.
What do you mean, my form?
Don't make me repeat myself, useless. Now copy my stance.
Okay. Nerith bends her knees and lowers her center of gravity before raising her fists in front of her. One is slightly higher than the other. Clumsily, I mimic her.
You want to turn your hips to the side a bit and bend your knees even more. Good. Now hit me.
What? I gasp, straightening in surprise. Hit you? You mean like throw a punch? Just like, I mean right now? I'm not even sure how I should... Her utterly implaceable expression silences me.
Hit me with everything you've got, useless. Now.
I mean, that's not a lot, but, oh God, asked her, no God. I think if that's what she wants, well, if it's what she wants. I'm overthinking this, I realize. My pounding headache resurfaces and further convinces me that following Nerith's instructions without argument or analysis seems like the best way to go, because she's kind of straightforward. My mind made up. I screw up my courage and tap my fist against the elf's shoulder, which is the safest looking target I see. She stares at me in disbelief.
What the fuck was that?
I'm a wimp. It was a punch. She mutters something in Elvish, but oblingingly comes around to show me what I'm doing wrong. I get the sense that she's giving me credit for attempting the exercise at the very least. So if I didn't do it, then I don't know. We practiced for the better part of an hour before I finally have to get begged for a break. Nerith nods briskly to my pleasant surprise.
Yeah, you should probably hop in the bath if we want to make it to school on time.
I can't help but noticing that she's obviously not breaking a sweat at all. It's a little insulting how completely unruffled she is, given the amount of effort I put into our session. Still, I can't deny that the workout has made me feel a little bit better about myself. I'm a little spry, just having a good old time. I rushed throughout my morning routine, and in a show of gratitude, I buy some extra yakisoba bread up for Nerith on the way to school. To school. ... A week passes and the two of us fall into an uneasy routine. We go to school together, eat together, and in the mornings before the sun is up, Nara tosses me out of bed for training. It's getting almost frighteningly uncomfortable. I had to remind myself that things can't stay this way forever. For one, casting such extensive spells in school every day is obviously beginning to strain her magic. She spends longer and longer amounts of time meditating to keep her mana levels high, and I can't help worrying that she's reached the limits of what max level warlocks can do in the real world. She doesn't complain, ever. Nerith is many things, but not a whiner. Instead, she gets frustrated more often when she runs into things she's unfamiliar with. Well, much like most people, I barely managed to save my father's expensive espresso machine from her wrath when she tries to make herself tea with it and spits out the bitter black beverage instead. All the tantrums aside, all the tantrums I translate to her simply wanting to get back home. I can't entirely blame her. I'd love to send her back into the game, but the truth I'm confronted with is that I have no idea how to do it. I don't even know where to start looking for an answer. The looming failure makes me look so guilty that I find myself keeping a steady supply of akisoba bread on hand. That and focusing all my energy into our training is basically all I'm able to do to keep Nerith from going on a destructive rampage. The training itself isn't fun per se, but it does satisfy me in a weird way. I'm becoming a man! At this stage, it mostly consists of Nerith picking fights with muscular strangers on the street and goading them into fights with me. It kind of works, in the sense that I'm a lot more comfortable getting pissed off at her now. She even lets me argue with her sometimes without threatening to lop my head off.
Good. Now come at me like you actually fucking mean it.
I rush forward, taking advantage of the space we've cleared in the center of the room, and I aim a jab at her face. I get about a hand's length away before she spins me to the side, grabbing my wrist and squeezing hard. Ow, my eyes water as pain shoots up my arm. With a harsh chuckle, she twists the limb at an angle and takes a short step back. Before I can wrap my mind further around the mechanics, she has me already flat on the floor.
How does it feel getting thrown? What is this even, the 20th time today?
Yeah, probably. She gives a cheering scoff.
And you call yourself a man. You don't even have the balls to talk to that little girl you like next door.
Oh, God. I lunge to my feet, infuriated, but with barely an effort. Nerith uses my forward momentum to sweep my legs. I go down on my front this time, and the elf wastes no time into wrestling me in a headlock.
It's even more pathetic considering how much she wants you.
I stop struggling immediately, perhaps worried that she might have accidentally killed me. Nerith jumps off, looking at me quizzically. How do you know? You've never even talked to her. She rolls her eyes before pointing at her own ears.
Elf, idiot. My natural senses are enhanced enough that I can pick up the pheromones of anyone around me.
Is that a thing? She wrinkles her nose a bit.
And you two put out enough that I gag a little every time you're in the same room.
I sit down on the arm of the couch, trying to digest this new information. Well, I mean, clearly Mika likes you, dude. I saw that from the first moment she spoke. It's no surprise to hear what my body does around Mika, but her? I don't think I believe you. Nerith snorts, affronted.
I don't care if you do or not. I can detect pheromones, and that's how I know you secretly liked it the whole time I ran around this apartment with no pants on.
My face goes scarlet with humiliation. I'm only human, damn it. I open my mouth to say something in my own defense, but a quick knock at the front door interrupts me.
I'm getting some water.
Oh, hell. Nerith flounces away toward the kitchen as I unlock and open the door. Oh, hi, I gulp suddenly. It's shy and flustered to see it's none other than Mika-chan. She smiles warmly, holding a tray of what appears to be all of my favorite foods. Oh, she's such a dear. It's impossible to open my mouth. Speaking is unfathomable. What can I possibly say to her now that I know? Something in the air between us shifts, I can't help thinking that she notices it too. Her smile turns almost bashful, and she drops her gaze self-consciously to the tray in her hand.
It occurred to me earlier while I was cooking that I haven't seen you in a few days.
Probably a week.
I got worried that you might not be eating well, so I brought this, hoping I might tempt you.
Oh, she is just so lovely.
To eat, of course. The food.
Sure, her cheeks get visibly rosier, and I can't help finding this role reversal completely adorable.
Right, so this is...
Ready for round 2 yet?
Oh, fuck. Nerith comes strolling around the kitchen corner, sipping a glass of water casually. She pauses, taking in the scene before her with widened eyes for a second before glancing away. For my part, I watch Miko with a rising sense of panic as she slowly mouths the words, "Round 2." My gut clenches. I could see her forming the wrong idea about my relationship with Nerith as she takes in how sweaty and disheveled we both are. Oh fuck. This looks... I'm fucked.